Today I want to invite you to look into the mirror, and now you might be screaming, "Oh no, Sebastian, please no, don't let me look into the mirror, my hair is not done and is that really me?" Yep, that's really you. The first step to acceptance is the recognition that this is you. However, this might not be the abundant you. It might not be the millionaire you. It might not be the successful you that you truly want to be. But that doesn't mean that we can't turn the reflection in the mirror into this successful person, into this abundant person, and into your millionaire self. And no, I am not talking about the mirror and the reflection in the mirror in a metaphorical sense, even though you could also understand it in a metaphorical sense where you, for example, imagine this mirror in your mind and then create this identity, this person, this persona that reflects and that embodies the success that you want to achieve. We can, of course, also do that in the imaginary act, as Neville Goddard always likes to say it. However, you can also, and you should be also doing it as a practical exercise while looking at the real mirror. Yep, I'm talking about the mirror in your house. And if right now you're listening to this episode while you're driving a car, then of course I don't want you to look into the mirrors in your car and then crash somewhere in a Burger King and say, "Hello," and they go, "Oh, how did you end up in here?" That's of course not what I want you to do. In this case, please wait until you're home, and then you can look into the mirror and you can see the reflection in that mirror. And right now you might be saying, I don't like that reflection in the mirror. I don't look that confident. I don't look that successful. I don't look like the successful and confident and life-loving person who I truly want to be. And that's okay. I mean, that's why you're listening to my podcast. That's why you're hopefully already subscribed by now. And that's why we can now use the mirror to change in your imagination while you physically look at the mirror, the reflection in the mirror. Because when it comes to you becoming the abundant version of yourself that you truly want to be, when it comes to you achieving a level of, you can say, vibrational alignment, and of you being able to reach the frequency of abundance in such an intense way that more money flows to you, when you reach that point, you are no longer the same person that you used to be when you were living in lack and scarcity. And I know that from my own life. I mean, I am now a completely different person than I used to be a couple of years ago. When I think back to the time before my health issue, before my spiritual awakening, I don't even recognize that person anymore. Whenever back then I looked into the mirror, I saw somebody who didn't take care of himself. I saw somebody who's full of hate and who's full of anger against himself and against the world. I saw somebody who didn't dress in a way that represents success. I saw somebody back then who didn't stand in a confident way, who didn't sit in a confident way, who didn't want to be heard, who didn't want to be seen. That's the person I saw back then in the reflection in the mirror. When I go to the mirror nowadays and I look at the reflection in the mirror, I see a confident man. I see a man who has achieved a certain level of success, who is in vibrational alignment, who is in a loving relationship, who loves his life, who is loving to himself and loving to others, who looks into that mirror and who looks back as the reflection of the mirror with confidence, with a feeling of empowerment, with a strong body language, with his head held high, his shoulders back in a relaxed way, and who's breathing in a relaxed, calm way, and who radiates this beautiful love energy. That's who I see right now. And the reflection that I see in the mirror right now is a completely different reflection than I've seen 4 years ago before my health issue. And I invite you right now, in this moment, of course, if you're driving a car or you don't have a mirror right now next to you or in the room or apartment or complex or wherever you are at the moment that you're in right now to then do this exercise at home. But if you're at home right now, I invite you to walk up to the mirror, and I invite you to look into the mirror and to then, yes, in the first step, accept who you see right now, and to also accept the emotions that come up. Because maybe the emotions that come up right now for you are, yeah, I'm okay actually, I like myself. Then more power to you. But maybe the same emotions come up that I felt back then before my spiritual awakening, which was whenever I looked into the mirror, oh God, I don't want to see that face. I'm not good enough. I'm not successful. Oh, I will never be successful. I'm not worthy. I just don't have what it takes. Even if these thoughts are right now tormenting you, even if you look into the mirror and you don't see who you want to see, and you don't think the thoughts you want to think, you don't feel the feelings you want to feel, and you don't feel as if you're already the successful person you want to become, it doesn't matter right now. Right now, all that matters is that you focus on creating a new identity by creating a whole new reflection in that mirror. And you have to go, I really mean this, you have to go through this identity shift if you ever want to become truly successful, if you ever want to become the financially abundant person that you want to be. And yes, that's why I included a completely new, a brand new coaching session in the Abundance Reality Shift coaching program, which is about creating your millionaire video game character in your abundant VR headset. And in this coaching session, I share method acting secrets with you that Hollywood's top paid actors use to not only capture your attention on the screen, but to also manifest their $1 million dream lives. And you learn techniques to truly embody the abundance, to embody the wealth, to embody the luxury that you want to create by designing your future self in the greatest detail. And we also create wealth archetypes for you that effortlessly lead you to the abundant future that you've always dreamed of. And you then also learn to access these wealth archetypes via frame jumping at any point in time, whenever you want. And once you've mastered this skill, being poor and staying in lack and in scarcity is a conscious choice. And you can also make the conscious choice to then embrace these wealth archetypes and to step into this new identity and to become truly abundant. And if you want to find out more about my Abundance Reality Shift coaching program, and of course what awaits you in this brand new coaching session, and also in the other coaching sessions, which are all, by the way, one-on-one coaching sessions where I will focus all my energy and attention on you and your change and your transformation, you can go to affirmation2manifestation.com/abundance or click on the first link in the description. And I then invite you to watch the video testimonials from the amazing people who embarked on this journey with me. And of course, you can also have a look at all the bonuses that you get completely for free. And I now invite you to look into that mirror and to see who you want to see. To not see who you are right now, but to now shift your focus and to also allow your body to reflect this shift in your focus in the reflection in the mirror. So for example, if you look into the mirror right now and you want to become successful, you want to live an amazing life in freedom, you want to have the financial freedom to do whatever you want, to live wherever you want, and right now you don't see this person who you see as the reflection in the mirror embodying traits and qualities and behavior that lead you to this abundant future, then now is the time to change it. So I now invite you to look at the reflection in the mirror and to ask yourself the following question: how would my abundant self stand while looking into the mirror? And then change your posture in a confident posture with your head held high and your shoulders back and your body facing the mirror in a confident way with an open body language. Then ask yourself, how would that abundant version of myself dress? What kind of clothes would this version of myself wear? And then look at your clothes right now and ask yourself, what kind of clothes do I want to get? What kind of things do I want to change about my appearance? Then look at your hairstyle. What kind of hairstyle would my millionaire self have? Would it be different than now? Maybe it would, maybe it wouldn't. But I want you to go through all these different details of your appearance, of your body language, and of course also the thoughts that you think during this time. Observe your thoughts while you're looking at yourself in the reflection in the mirror, and while you then slowly but steadily create this new self, create this new identity by first in your mind while you're looking into the mirror, changing these aspects about yourself, changing these character traits, changing these personality traits, changing things about your physical appearance, and to then also go through this change in the 3D world, in our physical reality, by becoming that person, embodying that person, and by, in your deep meditations, to always remind yourself that you are this person, and you activate it whenever you are going into the feeling of what it would feel like to already be this person, and what it would feel like to act like this person, to behave like this person, and to manifest the wealth as this person that you truly want. And that's what I wanted to share with you today. And I also invite you to find out more about my audio program, which is the 11 Days to Manifestation Mastery program, by going to affirmationtomanifestation.com/mastery.